Fast forward in kuma o channel so GH Politics Avenue podcast or chefin because make headlines need to be exomo unya yemu engba yinsem ye ko yinsem dia unya na se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na meno ka say lands asweya ehwe nsasesem so Ghana ha say former administration Nanado Danquez Akuffo Addo ni regime kitatisheni proya hodo ekoso ewo na ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eni ambre pa wase kitatisheni proyi bi ekoso bi ano omba jemre no mahwehwem wa ebobo no na emre no eni wodi senior se efata osan kan esisu bi se ene okoye won sa se samun krata ntoto yibia first no ni siketua na ejina obi a woni mu so but this time around it's not going to be like that. It's just a click acha 30 days you are done with your documents now call baby when it's about to make course watch another so on be here say so when you call any day about unya we do a CCA GH Politics Avenue but I'll see make sure say what them brewa
bedifua ye de o makọ wase o monye san hwehwemu no from 2017 up to 2024 obeka cantonment so be see the 40,000 or the akwakwata asase obedenya asase wa cantonment 40,000 His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekasai ewo dwumadi na ase ye hwe nemra na afi ye nto dwumadi ne so.
In pursuit of this reform agenda, my government placed a temporary ban on all state land transactions to enable a thorough review of existing processes. That exercise has yielded valuable insights into the weaknesses of our current system and the urgent reforms that are required. So today, with the inauguration of the new commission and the adoption of robust accountability measures, I'm pleased to announce that the ban on land transactions has been lifted. Henceforth, all land transactions, allocation, lease, or sale must strictly comply with transparent processes, digital verification, and oversight mechanisms. The lifting of this ban must not signal a return to business as usual. It is a signal that a new disciplined era of land management has begun. And that is why we are embarking on a bold reset, an agenda that is rooted in 4 pillars. The first being to restore public confidence in land administration through transparency, fairness, and justice. 2, to reverse illegal land transactions, reclaiming encroached lands, and protecting public assets. 3, digitizing, modernizing, and decentralizing land services to ensure access and efficiency. And 4, harmonizing customary and statutory land systems to promote equity and coherence. I've directed the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and the Lands Commission to immediately undertake a comprehensive audit of all state lands allocated, leased, or sold, particularly between 2017 and 2024. This audit will cover lands acquired for schools, hospitals, and public institutions, forests and ecological zones unlawfully converted to private use, any transaction tainted by conflict of interest, abuse of power, or political patronage. Where illegality or impropriety is discovered, such transactions will be reversed, and the land will be recovered to government by law. We are not on a witch hunt. Those who have legally acquired land through proper processes need not fear. This exercise is about fairness and justice. The Sale of State Lands Committee has begun its work and will soon submit its findings. Over 300 qualified young professionals will be recruited and deployed to support this decentralization effort. These district offices will become the front line of citizen-friendly land service delivery. Our goal is clear. No land document should take more than 30 working days to process, and no Ghanaian should have to pay bribes or know someone at the top to be able to register their land. Corruption within the Lands Commission will no longer be tolerated or treated indifferently. I expect the new Commission's leadership to institute strict internal accountability measures. You must not shield corrupt staff or compromise your integrity. Let this new Commission be one of work ethic, transparency, and discipline. The days of absenteeism in lands commissions, file manipulation, and deliberate delays to exact bribes must come to an end. Revenue generated by the Commission from ground rents, premium, and other services must be properly accounted for and used to enhance service delivery and not for personal enrichment. We also recognize that over 80% of the land in Ghana is currently under customary tenure, and therefore we seek a new social compact between the state and traditional authorities, a partnership built on mutual respect and shared responsibility. Our reforms will therefore ensure that all customary land transactions are digitally registered and publicly accessible. Our reforms will ensure that we will provide training and technical support to traditional leaders in how to administer their lands, guarantee equitable land access for women, youth, and vulnerable groups, and promote fair distribution of revenues from natural resources to affected communities. They nominate all men, and so we have a situation where we have a huge and important commission like the Lands Commission having only one woman. And I'm sure she's there because she's the executive secretary of the Environmental Protection Agency. If she wasn't, a man would have been nominated to represent her. So I think we need to look at legislation to support the affirmative action law. That gives a formula and says that for every governing board or institution, it must be mandatory that 30% of the positions must be reserved for women. And so we should look at that legislation again and see how to tighten it so that we'll be compelled. We'll have to, if it says 30%, then we'll have to work it like Lotto, a formula, and say you bring a woman, you bring this, you bring a man, until we're able to get the composition the way it should be. The Speaker's initiative in instituting this CAP is very commendable. By linking democracy, thank you. By linking democracy with sports, he has created an innovative platform that engages the energies of our youth, inspires our citizens, and raises awareness about the centrality of democratic governance to Ghana's peace, stability, and progress. This democracy CAP is mighty because it speaks directly to the youth. Through football, it communicates that democracy, like sports, demands rules, it demands fairness, discipline, and respect for one another. It teaches us that while competition is healthy, the ultimate goal is unity, progress, and nation building. So to our young people, I say democracy is your inheritance, but it's also your responsibility. You must cherish it, you must nurture it, and when called upon, you must defend it with courage and conviction. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, I want to thank you for this thoughtful initiative. I accept the democracy CAP not as a personal honor, but on behalf of the people of Ghana, whose resilience and faith continue to sustain our democracy. May this CAP remind us daily that democracy is not an event, but a living process, a process that we must all work together to protect and deepen for generations to come.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ghana Mampani, Anna Wote so Kasana, Sabre de Washe, say a Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources together with the Lands Commission. Ewo Maimuha, womunye comprehensive audit. There's a usual emu din ye pa neko deep. Enfa Ghana nsase a ye ton ye ana ye de ma ye se wobi itina so ye lisi di amano for years. Womunye sa hwehwemu no na wobi biara a sabre de sa kwanya from 2017 up to 2024 se wafa Ghana sase wo ye pani oman yi mu no wafa Ghana sase na wamfa kwampa so amfa de a ene omo beje asase ne back wati dan osokure bedwiri ye beje ne ye de asase no ade ama aban ne back. President Sankai was say eyade a wo fa kwampa so eto asase no ana wo fa kwampa so ne elizi asase ne de ma wo a memmohu wo mo nya befo o mo bebe hantew why ne pepepe why ne pepepe na emom wo bibiara wanya ne niema yie o mo beje asase ne back no mo de free ni nsem de ye me de pa ye sa bribery and corruption a was eto bebetwa e wo Lands Commission. Your Excellency Nyankopon wa nhira wa mempene da wa nhira akura wie de da Lands Commission abibia na meka and now empanifo ahodo bi a yasesa enim ho a wo maba ebi ji say land registration division and department a ewo lands commission head office maame pani a wakoda Angelina nyangopo nhyirawo no nka ho why so de no kura be ye adwuma said ye tie no be ye nti lands commission LRD pani a woda no wo ho Angelina enke obrim permission nyangopo nhyirawo pa no kura no eno ano no na last year ho de me pese mabubodin na mom saa me hwehwɛ mu bi a me kwaye wo lands commission no eye boss amase edi na ahe mebodin no na maka de na esi wo lands commission se si ade ne papa mu na aba yanko chachas His Excellency President was saa bre hwehwɛ mu nkoso obi ofa aban asase wo to ya wanto no kwampa so obedi afri nsam
Okaya obeyo okaya obeye JME okaya obeye president na kasano president okasa undidi ye kura no wa me he is the man in charge we anya lines o oka
mudaho
emudaho utimi se okasa te se odone man Ghana Langas system away. And they turn sasi mani pa mienu miensa away. And they say ya sasi woho near ton. Could you imagine say stadium ha land bi da. Near see ya ton will be 100,000 Ghana.
Oh yeah.
100,000 Ghana. She prime osu hano a prime area na politician fa chiri no wa to asase no. Utimi wo ho no ma bimu kura fi o ma tena so. Awo islegon ha o matra so tititi o mto da ahomachia na obi di bulldozer na obudai no aden ya wato John Dramani Mahama say it's a thing of the past until also the ban to all state land transactions so
you say wa left
the nyame adom o say wa left in interest say de ne ye ne titi no ye beebiem and they will reset agenda ye reset the system and was sabi biara. So he's changing things. And in there was a wasisa near mum. And then and banner do on omomu ye review. A feature near me Kosu Ghana state land transactions and the likes in Indiano. Omo ye research in Inano. Who all the weaknesses in our land transactions.
Very well.
And in the reforms are what say ye de ba near making sure say acquisition of land lease I had the money bibiano must strictly comply with the law of this country. And in Nano, so or they say Goro boys, no be a 1 year agent, no be Tachire, no be ato, no be the Ariab Guguzuri, it will not happen. And also ne and Sase Otwasasi.
Yeah.
Nebe process Yamosi and Sase taking more than 30 days.
Yeah.
Swiftly, I will say the amount. That's a president.
Yes.
Or no, or a man on the ground. He's a field man.
Yeah.
And they find a field machine.
Yeah.
Or no, on Trans mobile information, Mrenu. Or Kasau Tims Nimia.
Yeah.
He's on the ground. And to the Aduma Sounds or making sure they need you.
Yeah.
Ube through no, Rollins time, no, the any binu. Uber's a Rollins.
On crowd.
Or the Aduma Sounds. Edwana Joa. And now we are Jumana Bonza Washeche. No, Namachiri. No, or interview. She say, a Juma no, the you are doing it. Or first hand information.
And Mecca a papa way a seminar.
Yes.
Former rector, the Mark Gimpa.
Yes.
Saturday night, Honana Meti.
Okay.
Na one more security men no. Adesa na onam. Into Oniama, Sewada, Oniama, what they yes, security. No, I best sending in the Akogun office. It's a letina or Freona Oba now who near man or if you know. What are you man? Fantastic. Or no director no or night. Or Baba says, oh, you man, wada. A two baton sape. When you have our Oniaman in your saying, or say, you will let your Becca late. Professor Stephen,
oh, President Mama. President Nama who say you wasted 8 years.
Yeah.
Could you imagine so the 8 years every one film. Nashe or how ana at this one MPP for wasting your life for nothing. And mama wasting your life. Hey, your mama nyami shiraw. Ubenyini ache. And onyansa na wo developer. Enti Abraham Gumze say. Your mama timi kan kire say. No kotetem. Mahama ontimi nkanche this ye Ghana
ontimi fa memo pa we
ba bi ontimi fa de papa we kotra fie enti this ye ya ka kire ne say ye mpeno enye ono na be ka say wo be som ye
me sa ba akwati afo twa enti me sa ba David kakra bi fatum His Excellency President say etwetwemu nkoso asase abanya asase ahodo aye 2017 2024
yo Martin abroad me chia o Madina no intimichiano okay na 30 days president say within 30 days no land registration to take more than 30 days me say me sorry na ma bon sem amana 30 days what you say me a lawyer ni me am was assi to me me register me dwin ho me hu kwa me fa so register
o register asase no
who can register asase a sika na braba we tuansa wa register asase is more than asase ne bo. Now, things have become difficult. Within the way now, or there towards this year, bribery, Lands Commission, ever stop it. Look, one of the most corrupt institutions, Ghana Lands Commission. And some of the times, Lands Commission officers need be no omo kauna sa langarism ni sa niama we
na asase bako obia kuta document nipa be 5 kuta document obia wo bako obia wo indenture the same land and sase wo problem e wo Lands Commission no emu be 70% problem
the Lands Commission. And for me, the president, I want to commend him. Why ya dear papa na sanyama okay me nim say what kind there obey wo Lands Commission yenya final say why kululu be to disenfranchise obi so be registering assassin.
Yes,
you are a goner. You see, we must start cracking the whip. Say ansha yes sir enye especially omo regional directors of land commissions in districts for omo o say hwe omo pa me say assassin bi Winneba Junction belongs to Encrophobia me omo lawyer ye di assassin Lands Commission penyi bi wo first ono so assassin na ye ebusiane de ye man if you fufuro ba ye pe and the MPP take over pe they started selling assassin ama Encrophobia no Akuffo hin bi aba I mean omo ye niam na basa
me hwehwe mu ame all Lands Commission a whole documentary and penifo bi na omo ye adwuma nkasa e wo Lands Commission wo mu wo mu and Crawford says here, woman, I register your mom. A bedroom. No,
not into share. Lawyer ni and a young man, I say, I want to work with Lands Commission. I didn't hear on a scout. If you bribery and corruption. He said formally, Obi Peso, I want to work with SEPs. Me, Obi, those days, who's Peso, you want SEPs and maybe South. Why do you want to work with customs? Because over there, you had to be to airporter. Now, airport, Sikagua, Uka, Kosisa. Bribery and corruption. So these things are going to be checked so that we all become good citizens of this country.
Very well.
And I want to commend the president for this initiative.
Very well. You can make a crane Kassan some fat because I can't crane na 5 abo. Na fe post no akusi ewo akwatia ne ye besasia kan abano na ye hunu de we besi fa call. Chatas yenko the former Chief Justice Sabri Constitution, His Excellency the President, Gina Samamrano, na what they are okay. And yet 1 minute, because you're quite here, Cecilia, near 1 minute. Young Cassan found a crab enough, you would have quite yes.
What's the man of the I'm saying virus, and what Ghana democracy, and I mama, the poison, and no bit to my quack to us. No akwakwo ye or the saying the MPP woman organizer adwuma no ye no this woman it me tena kuruma ka kire say and there me chacha say me kura or the saying Ghana card the Ghana ni me maame a oni Ghana card no nya we how can you tell us and the birth set and ukura birth set or chance ye Ghana ni but ukura Ghana card we Ghana ni na te say maame nya Ghana card but birth set na me a odi me ko school a me ma be Ghana card me ye Ghana ni. But me na ono me de onye Ghana ni. This is the interpretation mama we dey buy. And there the article 146. Enye NDC constitution. Enye MPP constitution. Eye constitution na ma afenyo markings. Ene na MPP aban. Eye political party o Ghana no. Eno a. And the 146 na mumu di Charlotte say di. And that say apply 146 na. Mambo 4. So constitution and they apply no. Ye Charlotte say di no. Na no dey constitution na.
Mate, about 5 fawie David meba also. But akwatia by election no. Eneda yi ye hunu entokwa hodo ebi akɔ so ebi mu ebi abo ebi ɛne adeɛ nsɛm a ɛsi wɔ akwatia by election no sabre wɔn apɔn ne safa efa bɔ mepɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ mbra wɔ bra ɛyɛ azɔka ɛne MPP third national vice chair buga esiai na nsɛnsɛm bi esi yɛ wei kɔ so wei mu yɛhwɛ mo mbra na afei yɛmfɛ nwura akwatia yɛnkɔgye results no fɛn so mo
Osad so me hun say azwaka no oba akotia mi alaji masaud mi si mi mbatamale na azwaka timi ba akotia mi hun sa so mun ka kira azwaka say mun ka kira azwaka
anya jiri shelanjer ma ponna anya ba ma on ponna jiri anya ba ma kanjal ponna ne list bi se ka anya bla ba
azwaka
no mod
Chui ayan sama hodo tim ko so channel so mamwa so je mre wa ra sene so wa den de dumbi edomenia onia inshim na yensan enso kwa so so pra each politics avenue